The USA is notoriously good at blowing stuff up, but this time, the bomb they just discovered could change the world again. Before I get into the details, are you subscribed yet? If not, subscribe now and hit the bell to stay up to date with all our new content. On December the 13th, the United States government announced a revolutionary new breakthrough in fusion energy. For the first time ever, they were able to produce more energy than they put into it. In other words, they have achieved a clean and renewable source of energy that has unlimited potential. Now, don't get too excited yet. This technology is still years away from being commercially viable, and millions of tax dollars have gone into getting it off the ground. But the potential implications are huge. Think about it, if the US can successfully harness this technology, then we could be on our way to becoming energy independent and no longer rely on foreign sources of oil. Not to mention, we would be able to produce clean energy for the whole world. What happened is that the US scientists conducted an experiment at the National Ignition Facility at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in California on December the 5th, which yielded 153% energy output, which is more energy than they put into it. Dr. Kim Budil, the director of the LLNL, said, "This is a historic achievement. Over the past 60 years, thousands of people have contributed to this endeavor, and it took real vision to get us here. But with this amazing breakthrough comes an even more exciting prospect: money. Here are 3 ways that the US could make insane amounts of money from this breakthrough. The US could make a fortune by selling this new technology to other nations. That's because fusion energy is a renewable, clean source of power that can provide nations with the resources they need to generate electricity for years to come. Not only would this technology be incredibly in demand, but it would also allow countries to reduce their reliance on fossil fuels and transition towards a more sustainable form of energy production. Selling this technology would also present an incredible business opportunity for the US. It would open up markets around the world for US companies and create jobs at home. The potential earnings associated with this venture are staggering. Some experts suggest that the US could generate hundreds of billions of dollars through international sales alone. Not only that, but selling this technology could also give the US leverage in diplomacy, allowing them to dictate terms when negotiating agreements with other nations or forming alliances. For example, if China wanted access to this new technology, then it may need to agree to certain terms or concessions as part of any deal struck with the US government. Patents and licensing is another way the US could make money from this breakthrough. Investors of new technologies are allowed to seek protection for their intellectual property through patents, allowing them to control who makes, uses, or sells their inventions. By patenting the technology behind fusion energy, the US would be able to protect its intellectual property and earn revenue from licensing fees. The upside of this approach is that it offers a highly predictable stream of income and would help recoup some of the costs associated with researching and developing the technology. Moreover, patenting this technology could also create an incentive for private companies to invest in research and development activities, as they could potentially receive royalties for any products or services developed using this new technology. Now, this could lead to increased innovation in the field and speed up the process of getting fusion energy ready for commercial use. Furthermore, if other countries wanted to use this technology, they would need to pay licensing fees in order to do so. This could present an additional source of revenue for the US government and provide them with more leverage when negotiating agreements with other nations or forming alliances. Finally, investing in infrastructure is another way the US could make money from this breakthrough. By investing in the infrastructure needed to produce and distribute fusion energy, the US could reap huge rewards. Now, the country would need to build new power plants, pipelines, storage facilities, and other components necessary for distributing this new source of energy. The costs associated with these investments would be hefty, but the potential earnings are massive. Investors are already on track to pour over $1 billion into this technology this year, and the US government could potentially receive a portion of this investment. Not only that, but investing in infrastructure would also create new jobs and stimulate economic growth, both of which are very important for a nation's long-term financial health. While investing in infrastructure is a risky venture, the potential rewards are too great to ignore. The US could become a global leader in energy production and reap huge profits from its investments in the process. So there you have it. 3 possible ways the US can make money from this incredible breakthrough in fusion energy. With the right investments, infrastructure, and business strategies, this could be the start of a new era of wealth and prosperity for the United States. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and see you next time.